It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Magic Rock Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Hedonic Escalation Tropical IPA, coming in at 6.7% ABV. The malts in the beer are Golden Promise, caramel and malted oats. And check this out. It sounds like you've just picked a chip out of the Terminator's brain. The hops are T90, HBC 438, and then a little bit normal now, Motueka and Hull Melon. So it's been brewed with cryo hops, Equinox and Simcoe as well, and we've got some malted oats in the beer, probably to give it a little bit of tropical like haze, which you expect from this style of beer. It's a 500ml can. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass then. Oh, look at that, I'm able to get all of that lovely beer into this pint glass. Yes, it is hazy. You can definitely see the oats in the beer. Good levels of carbonation. Hazy, amber-ish. I think if it was clear, you would probably call it quite a light-looking pale ale. But because of the haziness, the look of that beer, I'm gonna say more. It's an orangey, dankish, hazy-looking beer with a 2-finger white head. I love that carbonation rolling down the side of the glass. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it smells absolutely terrific. You see the Magic Rock cans? I've just mentioned earlier on in a previous beer review. Been to my local bottle shop. You go in and you just can't help but notice great artwork on cans these days, and it helps so much with your beer purchasing. It really does. They've got a very unique branding as Magic Rock, and you know, without picking up, you could see that can from a few meters away, and you can go, that's a Magic Rock. Same as this. I'm not going to show you guys where it's from, but you know it's Magic Rock. That's coming up later on. So, love the branding, love the style. It makes it easier for us beer buyers, beer purchasers to go, right, I like Magic Rock beer. I can see by their branding, bam, bam, bam. Haven't had that one, pick a couple of cans up. Because these days, when you go in the bottle shop, especially my bottle shop in Penarth, there's a wall of beer. And it's multi-coloured, and it's bottles, it's cans, it's 330 cans, there's 500ml cans, there's 330 bottles, 500ml bottles, then you've got 750 bottles with corks, and it's like, so much choice. So it's nice that they got their nice branding going on. You can go, there's Magic Rock. Anyway, it smells fantastic. Lovely tropical fruit flavours coming through. A little bit of sweetness from the malt. Got a biscuity malt flavour coming through. It's a little bit jammy, it's a little bit tart. See marmalade on toast. Mixed fruit jam. Pineapple, mango, fantastic. Great aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Boom! Nearly broke the beer glass, slamming it down. Stone the Crows! Stone the Crows! What a terrific, terrific beer. That is just monumental with the flavour. It just bursts on the palate. It's... Do you know when you have a sour beer and the sourness just goes bang on your palate. Flavour everywhere, sourness everywhere. Think of that experience. I'm not by any means saying this beer is sour. I'm just talking about the experience of when you taste the sour beer and that explosion of sourness hits your palate. This is very similar, but in a tropical IPA way. There is so much flavour that it makes you take a step back. It makes you kind of shake your head and wow, what a terrific beer. Where do we begin? There's some biscuity bready malts coming through. You only get a small amount of that. First taste is all about that kind of explosion of hops. Your palate needs time to adjust. So 2 or 3 tastes of this beer, I will be able to dig out a little bit more of that malted barley that's been added to the beer. But for now, I want to talk to you about the hops. Pineapple, grapefruit, it's like biting orange peel, fleshy blood orange. It's tart, it's jammy, it's marmalade-y. Just an absolute terrific beer. Passion fruit. Just so much going on, Mango. And the drinkability is terrific. Just full on, easy drinking, light, good carbonation. When I mean light, I'm talking about mouthfeel now. I'm talking about drinkability. It's not too fat, it's not too cloyny. They've managed to cram a ton of hops in the beer, and there's only a little bit of stickiness, a little bit of resiny stickiness on the lips from the amount of hops they put in the beer. Terrific stuff, absolutely terrific. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour with a little bit of carbonation explosion, pushes the beer on the top of your mouth, your cheeks and back of your throat, top of your mouth, your tongue, just gets the flavour everywhere. And that's important. That's important, of course, because you've got taste buds down the back of your throat, you've got taste buds everywhere. So that carbonation just helps just to lift the beer and just push it into places that a flat beer couldn't. I'm just taking small sips of this beer because I'm adjusting my palate. There's so many. It's such a hoppy beer. But not too much. It's not crazy bitter. It's got a little bit of bitterness. The amount of hops in the beer, you're gonna get a small amount of bitterness from the beer. This is all about flavour. But just tasting the beer, just getting your palate adjusted to the amount of hops in the beer, picking out that malted barley. You just start to feel it now. It's a little bit of sweetness, but biscuity, bready malt, and it's the real backbone. It's the real hero of the beer. The malted barley. Without malted barley, really, I mean, we probably wouldn't bother, would we? It's the base. It's what creates the sugars to create the alcohol, and it creates that lovely bready, biscuity flavour. It also creates the colour. Light malts. I think they mentioned light malts here. What did we say? Golden Promise. Here we are. Golden beer. So your malts are giving colour. Your hops are giving tremendous flavour. I think I've talked about this beer for long enough. I think it's absolutely terrific beer. Hedonic Escalation Tropical IPA at 6.7% ABV. Please, guys, go out and try this one. It is a phenomenal beer by Magic Rock Brewing Company. Beware of that first taste. It nearly knocked me to the floor. I'm going to rate it. I'm going to give it a solid, well, more than solid. I'm going to give it a terrific 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.